Grano Week Winnie by my fellow Transformers fans. It's Monkey again for another Transformers review. Before I go any further, I just want to do a few things. A couple of shout outs. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned I saw the Masterpiece MP12 Lambo Sideswipe. That was done. That video was Ben's Collectibles, Ben at Ben's Collectibles. The caption will be there. Check him out. Very good reviewer. Like it a lot. Also, as well, another shout out to TF Nosey. Thank you very much, my friend, for giving me a shout out in your review. And we will go for that pint. All right, mate. He also shouted out a few other guys. Monkey Not Truck. Slightly different spelling. I'll put it down here again on the thing. Yeah, it was really quite funny actually because I was thinking Monkey Nut Truck. Or like a monkey nuts in a truck? Or was it a monkey driving a truck? A nutty monkey? I didn't know, and then I realised at half one, oh, monkey nut truck. Okay. As in like primal instead of prime. I get what you're saying now, man. It took me a while. I'm a little slow. Very good. He did a Rumble review for Transformers Prime. I still don't know what I want to do, if I want to get that now. Looks really nice. Oh, I have some issues. Anyway, then we got Devil Miss Prime. Again, name under here. You will see him. He did the RID Starscream. These guys are great. The Monkey Not Truck. He's this like little package of wit, and he's just great. What he does, go and check him out. He's very good. Devil Miss Prime. You can tell there. I mean, he loves his Transformers just like his family. His family probably a bit more, obviously, but yeah. Shout out to you guys. Really good. Subscribe to them as well. Check them out. There'll be something there you'd like. Okay. But regarding Devil Miss Prime's RID Starscream, we had a little chat. Well, a few messages to each other. And I thought I'd do this week's review on Transformers Prime First Edition Starscream. Let's bring him in a little bit closer there. Oh, it's a brilliant toy. I say brilliant and fantastic. Oh, I'm not going to get away from those words, am I? Yeah, it's a great toy. The toy itself emits the character. And it's just absolutely brilliant. It emotes the predator in him. He's the predator of the skies. He looks like a bird of prey. On the ground, you can see the Autobots have no problem with him. They will take him out. As in, you see season 2, he's lost his transformation cog, so he's grounded. But you get him up in the sky. Your ass is grass. I guarantee you. And like I say, the character in the show is emitted that very well. The character as well, you know what I've done? I've gone and left his missiles off. What am I like? Honestly, rubbish. Right. The character itself, a very good character. He's like the G1, but he's more filled out. There's more depth to him than just wanting power. There's a reason why he wants power. But he's not an idiot. He is very cunning, and that is why he is second in command. He has everything that Megatron has, except for the beef. Megatron's got the strength and determination. He hasn't. He hasn't got the will. Maybe one day, and that's when Megatron will probably have to watch him. But at the moment, he poses no threat. So yeah, a very nice toy, very good character. Some of you guys have mentioned about the rockets and how come there's only 3? How come there's 3 and not 1? The show has 1 because it looks good on the show, I think. But at the end of the day, he has 2 shots and he is out in robot mode. This gives you, for one thing, it gives you more shots. The idea of he can shoot more. Also, I think if you look at these actual missiles, they're very small. On the RID, there's only 1, but they're bigger. I think they must have found it quite hard to put just 1 on. Maybe it didn't look right with just 1 on. There'll be reasons why they didn't do it. So, that's fine. Couple of things that didn't, that annoyed me really. Not annoyed me, just little things that were niggly. Mostly this part here, the point on his forehead. This was grey when you got it, and I just got permanent marker and just cut it red. Now Hasbro released this in plain mode. Takara released it in robot mode. And I got the Hasbro one, and because it was in plain mode all that time, it's bent the point slightly. So if you're going to get one, try and get the Takara one, because he's in robot mode. He should be okay. Hasbro, I'm guessing that on all the Hasbro ones are bent like that. But yeah, it's a very nice toy. He is, if you've kept an eye on what's going on, they are re-releasing the first edition. Europe probably won't get it. Excuse me. Europe probably won't get it. Well, keep your eyes open. Have a look at Kapow Toys, Toys and Games. They may be able to help out there. They can get their hands on them. But yeah, let's go on to the articulation. Let's go on to the colours first, actually. Like I said, apart from that, the colours are great. It's like a silver grey, a light silver, a black, or a very dark grey in there, mixed with some black as well. Very nice. It comes now here and there. There's some splashes of red, which is another wink to G1. You know, tip to the old hat to it. So yeah, a very good colour set. He's also got a very show accurate face. Even though there's no light piping, the painted eyes still look great. Let's go on to articulation. We have arms, pretty good movement. You've got elbow, you've got a ball joint in the shoulder. You have, due to transformation, you have a bend in the hand. So you can just kind of emote like a gangly. Because that's what he is. He's gangly. I think that's the right word. But no swivel in the elbow or the wrist. But, you know, I'm still happy with this toy. From there, we have the head. Rotates very well. The knees, the hips, sorry, around here. The knees, good bend there. And the feet. Now the feet are brilliant. I really like them because they're individual. They close and they open up due to transformation. But because of that, you can sort it out where the foot is in that angle. And you can get him in some pretty good poses. I mean, I had him, when I had him stood, pretty much like this kind of thing. With his foot behind him. It looked pretty good. There you go. Like that kind of thing. And he still stood. You know, so yeah, the feet are very good, even though they don't look it at first. But when you start posing him, he looks pretty awesome on your shelf. Again, the weapons is the missiles, heat seekers, or tomahawks, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, there is a waist swivel due to the transformation, but it doesn't look quite right because it's off center, as you can see there. It's not. But I don't mind about that. I don't care. You can do. There's plenty of more articulation that's elsewhere, so it's good. So let's go on to the jet mode. You know, you won't believe this, but I've done this one before. I got to the end. You know, the usual thing: be good to each other, and I'll see you next week. Ciao for now, kind of thing. Then I realised, why can't I see the blue button on the stop? Why can't I see? Oh, rubbish! I didn't press the record button. So I did about 15-20 minutes spiel, and realised that I wasn't recording myself. So that was my take one. Yes, I'm sure some of you guys who've done these reviews have done so as well. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a nincompoop. Bit of a dipshit, if you ask me. But right. As you know, in my reviews, I don't like to show you the transformation. I don't want to show you the step by step. It's all to do with you doing it, you figuring out yourself. Sounds a bit jack, but you know, I think that's part of it. That's part of it. You buy it, you take it out of the wrapper. You know, you take off your twists. I do like that they've gone paper. To be honest, I do like it. It's a lot easier. You can clip them off easier, as well as being environmentally friendly. And you open the package up and you get the booklet out. Some of you guys, like me, I like to try and figure it out first. Some of them are really difficult that do require some instructions to help you out. But yeah, it's all about the journey. So yes, but this toy is really good. There's some really good ways of transforming, folding, and things like that, and I'm really impressed with it. I think I've really gone over the characters much, but the show itself, there's a lot of you guys that are a bit like, oh, I've seen a few and I don't know. Give it another chance. I know you're thinking about the kids being annoying. There's only one really, and it's Miko. I've just finished off season 2, just finished on Friday, and you know, in season 2, you see him for the first couple of episodes, and then they're gone until the last 2 episodes of the season. So those of you guys who don't think much about them, rest assured they're not there much in the second season. It's more about the robots. So yeah, I love the show. I think it's great. I think it's the best one. I liked Beast Machines. I thought that was brilliant. I liked Armada. I thought that was great. But this one I think is the best regarding. It's what the film should have been, which is the robots with more depth, more story surrounding them, and not the humans. But hey, that's me. That's my point of view. So there we go. We have the jet mode, and if I just angle that right, get that into camera, I really like that. The other point of contention that I have with this jet, I want to say contention, it's just a little there of it, is the kibble underneath, under the underbelly. But what are you going to do except rip the legs off every time you transform? That makes him a parts form, and that wouldn't be right at all, would it? Or make him bigger, but they have done, and the legs are bigger, and they've changed it a little bit, and it looks worse. This is the better version of it. So the kibble doesn't really bother me that much, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will ignore it as well, because at the end of the day, that is a fantastic jet. Really, really good. So I didn't go on about scale. This is the other good thing about the first edition version. Devilmus Prime mentioned it, put the two together, the RID Starscream and the Megatron together. And I'm sure you've seen videos with first edition before and done the scale thing. But I'm going to show you anyway. The other thing about transformation, it's a lot easier putting it in robot mode from jet than the other way around. Because going into jet, you're folding him up and you have to line him up right. Whereas we're going into robot mode from jet, it's just unfolding, twisting, and then done. It's a lot quicker. Yeah, I'm nearly done now. But yeah, some pretty good engineering in this. That's what I like about the transfer. The people have gone about the thin plastic. I think they've done it for to make it more aesthetically pleasing, or it works better. If it was too big, chunky plastic, it wouldn't look. They wouldn't look as. They wouldn't look like they were in the show. I think, to be honest, I think that's why they've done it. I could be wrong. They could be doing it because of price. I don't know. But there's the robot form again. We just bring Megatron here. Put the two together. Bring that down. There we go. As you can see, if I just grab this properly, grab this one properly. There we go. As you can see, they are in scale. Yeah. Very good. So that is my review on Transformers Prime, first edition Starscream. And this is Monkey saying, be good, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.